Hello everyone. So this is the class 8 of um, mining geology. In this class, we will talk about mostly the terms related to mining operations. Okay, we'll cover the underground mining methods, mining terminologies, the open cast mining terminologies, and all the different segments of a mining area. So let's begin. So we have the mining architecture here. First one is the underground mine access. Okay, how do you access an underground mine? To reach the mineral deposits underground, various methods are employed from the surface. For safety, a minimum of two entry system is necessary. Okay, so two entry systems are there. We need a minimum of, it can be more than two also, two entry systems necessary. And this is the basic mine architecture layout. And you can see this is the pillar. Okay, so pillar is something which is overhead of the whole mining operation area, and this actually holds the ground. Okay, this actually holds the ground, where this is a pillar which have to be, this is actually the overburden load. Okay, the overburden load is the pillar. Then we have a ramp like of thing, this very gentle slope, where cars can come and go. This is a ramp. Okay, very gentle slope. Then we have ore. So these are the ore deposits which are actually getting extracted, and these are the small cartoon vehicles on which ores are extracted and taken away for transportation. And these are some of the machineries which actually cuts and transports the ore samples or ore rocks. Okay. Then we have a raised ventilation here. Again, a raised to ventilation for worker access. Then we have a backfill access, and again a backfill. So ores are taken and filled inside like backfill. Okay, so these are the rocks which we do not need. Okay, and these ores are the rock which we need, right? Then we have an edit. What is an edit? So I've given you some more diagrams in telegram group. Please follow those diagrams for more terminologies. So we have an edit, which is actually a nearly horizontal tunnel providing access to a mine commonly constructed into the side of a hill or mountain. Then we have a shaft. These are vertical tunnels, frequently the main method for accessing deep underground ore bodies. Okay, so you can see this is actually a shaft. This one vertical access, and this horizontal access actually an edit. Okay, I'll show you the diagram once again. Mining. Just a minute. Yeah, this one. So you can see here, this is an edit and horizontal axis, and this is the shaft, a vertical axis, which can be a lift also. This is actually lift, and this is the shaft. Okay, a shaft actually completes and connects all the horizontal passages. Okay, these red ones are the ore bodies. This is an inclined shaft. These are actually openings. Okay, shaft and openings, tunnels which cross across where we can enter from both the ways and exit also from both the ways. So tunnel is one thing. Half tunnel will be called as adit. This part is called the glory hole. Okay, so these are the terminologies required for underground mining. So shafts are the vertical tunnels, frequently the main method for accessing the deep underground ore bodies. Incline, a sloping tunnel that provides angled access to the mine, typically around 30 degrees from the horizontal. Okay, so inclines are shafts only, but shafts are vertical, completely vertical. Inclines are at 30-degree from horizontal. This is the adit, and this is a shaft. Then we have decline, a sloped system of ramps and crosscuts connecting various underground access points. So you can see this is actually a decline. This one is a decline. Okay. Raise and winds. A raise is a tunnel mined upward between different levels of a mine, and winds a downward tunnel connecting lower mines levels. Okay, so raise are connecting upward mines, whereas winds are downward tunnels connecting lower mine levels. Okay, so raise and winds. Then we have mine levels. So mine levels can be considered as this are all one level, second level, third level, like that. So nearly horizontal layers where mining operations take place, the mine typically consists of multiple levels, including the main level, sub-level, haulage level used for transportation and explorations. So can be different levels can be there. If you are not being able to follow my cursor, then I'll just write it down here. The example. This is the first level, the second level, third level. Okay. So these are all levels. Then we have drives and crosscuts. So you can see this is the these are the ore body and these are the drives. Inside the ore body, we have horizontal networks. So a passage that intersects the ore body at an angle, often perpendicular or acute, right? These are crosscuts. You can see perpendicular, acute, and drives are a horizontal passageway within a level that runs parallel to the ore body. Okay, so I'll show you. If I have a diagram, I'll show you drive and crosscut. Okay, I don't have it. I think. Anyways, so drive is something. For example, we have a cuboidal or rectangular shaped ore bodies. So if I draw it with a reference pen, drives will be like this. Drives will be like this. There can be another drive also, and these are the crosscuts, and these are the drives. They can be joined here also, like that. Okay. So anything which is parallel to the ore body will be called as a drive. Anything which is perpendicular to the ore body will be called as a cross cut. Fine. This is the ore body. Then we have stope and stoping. So stopes are usually excavated at nearly perpendicular to the level into the ore body. Okay. Stopes are usually excavated. So excavated parts, which are ore parts, which are excavated and are nearly perpendicular to the ore level of the ore body. And stoping are the process of removing ore from an underground mine, creating a void known as stopes. Okay, the voids created are called stopes, and the process is called stopping. It's just simply the extraction procedure. Okay, how do we extract the ore and uh, transport it towards the surface? Then we have mine pillars. So this type of things actually mostly uh, found in those type of mines where the ore bodies are mostly horizontal and planar, and mostly for coal mines these are used. Okay, sometimes called room and pillar method. Okay, room and pillar method, where this type of things are being made. Okay, chiclet type of thing or Cadbury type of thing, where these are the passageways and these are the stopes. Okay, where we have to extract the ore bodies. So pillars are sections of ore left intact to provide the support for the mine's roof or ceiling. Okay, I'll show you a good diagram. I hope you can see this one. So this is where uh, this is the pillars. Okay, which are left behind, which is giving strength to the inside chambers. Okay, and these are again pillars which are left behind. Some of the coal deposits are left behind for support, where others are completely been excavated. These parts are excavated. Okay, these parts are getting excavated. So they are leaving behind some pillars for the support of the roof and the floor. Okay, and whereas the other parts are being excavated and carried to the surface. Okay, so they are intentionally leaving behind some of the ore bodies for the support of the inside chambers. So you can see here also, this is how pillars, these are the pillars and these are the rooms. So we call it a room and pillar mining technique.